Have you ever asked yourself, am I living my life or just living to please others? If you are a Libra, this question hits even deeper, because within you there is always a longing to keep the peace, to maintain harmony for everyone. Yet that very longing sometimes makes you forget the sound of your own voice. This piece is a 6-part journey written especially for Libra, from the moments you lose yourself trying to make everyone happy, to the courage of finally saying no, uncovering your true strength, removing the mask, choosing the life you truly want, and ultimately learning how to stay steady on the path of owning your destiny. Before reading all 6 parts, I invite you to leave a declaration for yourself in the comments. I choose to own my life, not live according to the expectations of others. That is the first step in planting a seed of change within your soul. 1. When you live for others, you lose yourself. Libra is born with a mission to create harmony, not only in the material world, but in every relationship of daily life. They are listeners, graceful in speech, and fair in how they treat others. This is why you often find Libra playing the role of peacemaker among friends, colleagues, or family. But what is noble can also become an invisible burden, turning them into emotional puppets in the hands of others. Libra often feels trapped in the cycle. How do I make sure everyone is happy? In that effort, they push aside their own desires and suppress their true needs. At work, a Libra in London might stay late to help a colleague finish a report even though they had family plans. In New York, they might mediate a heated debate between 2 friends, even when the tension makes them deeply uncomfortable. In Manila, they might agree to join friends at a restaurant where the menu clashes with their allergies, just to avoid being the killjoy. For Libra, even the smallest no becomes an inner battle. Whenever they think of choosing something for themselves, guilt rises like they've done something wrong. Over time, this silent self-sacrifice makes them forget what they truly want or need. They still smile, still agree, still appear agreeable. But inside, a part of their true self has been pushed aside. This is when Libra needs the reminder. The balance they work so hard to create cannot exist if it comes at the cost of losing themselves. Real harmony only lasts when the inner voice is honored first. 2. Taking ownership begins with saying no. No is not selfish. No is a boundary that protects you. For Libra, these 2 letters are often the hardest to say because they fear disappointing others or breaking the peace they work so hard to maintain. But the truth is, happiness cannot be built on constantly pleasing others. Owning your life means daring to choose yourself, even if it lets someone down. Saying no does not make Libra a bad person. Those who truly love them will respect their limits. In fact, clarity makes relationships healthier and more sustainable. When you say no, you stop yourself from being pulled into situations that drain you, while affirming something vital. I also deserve to be heard, respected, and to live as myself. A Libra in New York may say no to a dinner invitation on a night they need rest, rather than showing up exhausted. A Libra in London may decline weekend overtime to spend time with family or themselves. A Libra in Manila may gently admit they don't like the restaurant choice and suggest an alternative. These small no's are the first bricks in building solid boundaries. Daring to say no is the first step to owning your life. Because when Libra finally places themselves as a priority, they not only protect their own energy, but they allow their relationships to become more honest and fair. 3. Libra is not weak, they just haven't revealed their strength. On the surface, Libra is often seen as gentle, soft-spoken, even hesitant when making decisions. But behind that gentle mask lies sharp intellect, keen analysis, and a courageous heart. They are not weak, they simply haven't allowed their strength to fully shine. Owning your life doesn't mean becoming cold or unkind. For Libra, true strength lies in balancing heart and mind, listening to their feelings without letting feelings decide everything. Like a diplomat in Washington, who can empathize with both sides of a negotiation, yet remain firm in reaching a fair solution. Or a Libra leader in London, guiding a multicultural team by carefully weighing every perspective before creating a balanced decision. When Libra transforms hesitation into thoughtful decisiveness, they become natural leaders. Fair, flexible, and able to be soft or strong when needed. In Manila, it might be a manager protecting staff from injustice while staying calm enough to avoid further conflict. In New York, it might be an entrepreneur making a bold choice after days of reflection, and it's that patience that prevents major risks. Libra's strength does not lie in pleasing everyone, but in balancing without losing themselves. When they reveal this inner strength, they shine, not just as peacemakers, but as guides with lasting influence. 4. Life is not a stage. You don't have to perform forever. Many Libras grow up with the pressure to always be likable. They learn to smile even when sad, to nod yes when they want to say no, and to stay silent to avoid conflict even when their heart is screaming. Over time, the act becomes habit, and they risk forgetting their real face. But eventually, they discover the truth. No one can be real with you if you keep being fake with them. Life is not a stage where you must perform for everyone's approval. Owning your life means daring to live authentically, even if that disappoints someone. A Libra in New York doesn't need to laugh along with an offensive joke just to keep the office friendly. A Libra in London doesn't have to attend every social gathering if it only leaves them drained. In Manila, they don't have to abandon their artistic dreams just because family wants a stable path. You don't need to fit with everyone. It's a race without a finish line. What you need is the strength to stay authentic, keeping only the relationships that matter. People who choose you for who you are, not for the role you play. When Libra drops the mask, they feel lighter, connections deepen, and most importantly, they no longer live two lives, one for the world and one hidden away. 5. Choose the life you want, not the life others expect. As they grow older, Libra realizes a harsh truth. If you don't choose your path, someone else will choose it for you. Family wants you safe, friends want you kind, society wants you flawless. But in the noise of so many voices, have you ever asked, what do I really want? Life cannot please everyone, nor should it. It only becomes beautiful when you live aligned with your own dreams, values, and emotions. A Libra in London may choose the arts over a stable career their family prefers. A Libra in New York may walk away from high-pressure finance to pursue a bold startup dream. A Libra in Manila may choose true love over the relationship deemed ideal by their community. Remember, you don't need anyone's permission to live brightly. That right has been yours since birth. The only thing you need is the courage to believe. I deserve to own myself. When Libra follows the path their heart leads, they don't just find happiness. They inspire others to do the same. To remind the world that every life is worth living authentically, never as a copy. Part 6. Owning your life is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when Libra feels fragile, when the effort to stand firm seems weak. There will be moments of doubt when they long to return to the role they know best, the one who smiles, yields, and pleases everyone. And that is completely normal, because no one can be strong every moment. What matters is not whether you fall, but that every time you do, you choose to rise again. Slowly, hesitantly, maybe, but still moving toward your true self. Owning your life is not a fixed destination, but a lifelong journey where you keep learning to listen inward, set boundaries, and treat yourself with kindness. In New York, it might be a Libra leaving a high-paying but soul-crushing job for peace of mind. In London, a Libra choosing honesty over approval, even if it upsets others. In Manila, a Libra finally letting go of the always likable role and daring to live their true identity. Each choice, however small, is a step on the path of self-ownership. And this path does not demand perfection, only consistency and courage to keep going. In the end, owning your life is not about conquering the world, but living in it with an unbroken heart, one that knows how to love others and equally to love yourself.